Let's try this again. I got my readers on. Hello. Let's see if you can hear me. Can you hear me? I think you can. Can you guys hear me? Let me know if you can hear me.
Let's try this again.
Oh, yes, I can. Okay, good. Let me turn this off. All right, let's start a watch party to share the live stream. We are connecting in amazing energy today. Are you with me? Starting a watch party in VALTOPIA. Join my free group VALTOPIA if you want to hang out with me even more than you already do. I share a little bit more in private, not that private, but I'm just hanging out a little bit more in that space. VALTOPIA into my free group. And then sharing on my business page, VALTOPIA Studios business page, which has a huge vision that is coming in more and more every day. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Okay, let me pull up this again. So I want to do readings today. I want to talk to you guys. My theme today is really on point. Let me pull this up. One last, oh wait, I'm trying to share those. I'm trying to pull up VALTOPIA Studios page and I need to share me. Hi, Joanne. Hey, Rafaela. Hello, everybody. What's going on? All right, let me share it to my page. To my VALTOPIA Studios page. And today is your creative self is not a party trick or shameful closet freak show. How many of you can identify with that? Your creative self, your exciting, spiritual, lit up self. Hey, Wendy, how's this fun? I love it. I kind of wish I could pause it and then you would be doing the readings and I'd be like, there's your reading. Actually, that's what we can do. Like, I'm watching myself to see if it works. It's in the delay. Like when I go away, that's your card. Does it work? So welcome everybody, share the live stream. Let's just go old school and share it all over the place and get connected. I want to talk to you. Your creative self is not a party trick or a shameful closet freak show. This is really important because you know, we've all been through this huge paradigm shift right now. We don't know exactly what's going on out there, but more than ever, what needs to happen is that each of us need to really tune into our own special magic secret sauce. And I'm going to get personal here and authentic with you and say that ever since I've been going live, and I've talked about this before, I've talked about it in groups, I've talked about it even on my live streams and everything. There's always felt this like structure that I'm trying to hold to when I do these live streams that didn't feel totally real to me. Like I want to cut way more loose and have fun. And I fucking love this backdrop like this. I love it. And I really love to connect with you guys. So let's just let it cut loose. And I want you to feel the same inspiration in your business and in your life and in your relationships. That is the energy. We just had a shift with Pluto and we're going to be in that energy for like 5 months. And we're invited, especially in this transit this week, to open our throat chakra, to speak our truth, to be ourselves, and to let yourself find the creative inspiration in leaning way more into what feels good and natural to you in terms of what you're doing. Like now more than ever, that inspiration is going to light you up and light up the people that you want to work with. So don't hold back. So what have you been holding back? Where's my control freaks? Where's my control freak boss bitches who are so down with their structure and their systems? And you've come a long way, baby. You've come a long way and you've learned a lot about yourself and you've overcome some serious stuff. And now you're like, I want to cut loose, just like me. People look at me and say, Val, I really don't think you need to cut more loose, or maybe you do. I don't know. We're all on a different spectrum of what it means to be loose and free with ourselves. But I want to just be able to stream through what comes in a way that connects directly to those of you who really connect with the energy. Sunshine says, oh my God, I can't stay on, but right now the vibe of this reminds me of I don't know what that is. A Brody doll. All right, I have to go Google. So for every one of you that share this live stream, I want you to tune into the energy that I'm bringing through. Where even if you're like me, and you're out there in your creative expression and it's part of your business, it's part of your movement, it's part of what you do with your clients, where are you still holding back and not really saying what's on your mind and bringing through maybe some uncomfortable truths that need to come through, maybe some weird stuff, that needs to come through. And I'm really talking about your own creative expression that allows more of your own personality and energy. We want your energy to come through, right? Right, honey? So let's pull a card for the collective right now. And so we just have this transit, this shifting with Pluto, and it's going to bring us to really examine places in our relationships where we're not really having the standards and boundaries that we would like. Are you in a relationship with at work or with your business or with your in your life where you're settling into a little bit less, a smaller container than really what you would like? You want more room to breathe. You want more room to be yourself. And when you try to do that, there's this inner fear of your own success because you're magical as fuck. And I had this experience this morning where I yesterday asked to receive everything I need to know for my next clients that are coming in. And I got all the information this morning in the kitchen. I got all these downloads and I was like, whoa, you all need to slow down. Everybody needs to slow down. And then I realized really clearly for myself how powerfully the messages do come through when you ask for them, and how you do get to control how much it comes in and how powerful you are to know what your next answers are and who you're meant to connect with. Thank you. Christina, stop that craziness. Hi, Christina. Welcome to the Valtopia sphere. You're welcome to stay or leave as you choose. This is a beautiful, fabulous place to be when you're aligned. So we want to be in appreciation. We want to be in appreciation of who you are, of what's really, oh, look, I'm going to do a reading like this. I'm just going to do the read of the day. All right, on my chest. So let's see. Appreciation is the fastest way to shift your vibrational energy and to shift into a place of focus. So many of our problems and blocks and limitations that we have, no matter what level of awareness you are, have to do with your missing subtle cues that were you a little more focused, you would notice the energy moving in a direction that you either want or you don't want, and then the results coming through. So appreciation is a really powerful way to stay in focus on what you do want and to notice perhaps what you don't want. Wendy, thank you. No, cool. So, all right. So as you're remembering to be in a powerful state of appreciation of who you are and who you're meant to be and what you want to bring through, let's see what else comes through for this read. So here's what I want to do today. I really wanted to live stream the portrait and it keeps cutting off. So I have to do a little bit more. I thought I got the technology all working. You want to stay radiant as you stay in appreciation of who you really are. So the reboot, have you guys ever heard of my reboot? This is the reboot, what we're going through. You know, when you shut down a computer, turn everything off, everything goes quiet, everything gets reset to neutral. And then you get to turn everything back on and reset everything about you to align to what you do appreciate and to release and detach and refresh. You know, a lot of times when we were thinking of doing this kind of work and growing our success for ourselves and moving beyond limitations of perception we have about whether you can have success, whether you can have money, whether you can have love, whether you can enjoy who you are and be who you want to be. A lot of times those ideas are just so ingrained in us that we miss when we're taking them for granted and they're squashing us into a place we don't want to be. And the reboot allows you a chance to really look at what's happening. Now, you can't make these kind of clear decisions when you're not in a state of nourishment for yourself. What do you stand on? When you're not in a state of nourishment for yourself. And you got to get innovative and playful and focused with your nourishment, because like many of us will start a plan of action with nourishment, with fitness, with meditation, with self-help, And we don't stick to it because I'm like the queen of this. I like to rebirth and regenerate. And then I cycle down into a little bit of comfy zone. And then I spiral up and go, and we grow and we ebb and we flow. And a lot of times we don't stick to habits that we would love. Hey, Dottie, what up on it? Because we go really hard for like 2 weeks or something. And then it's too much of an extreme shift in our habits. That doesn't mean you don't get to extremely shift your habits and become a different person. I have so many times. And the more that you lean into shifting those habits and doing things that seem completely unusual or different, but then take you closer to what you want to be, the more they become they are not unusual anymore, and they actually really just part of your routine, and they become your simple pleasures. Honey. Who's here? Dottie, are you here? I want you to share the stream and I'll read for you. Is this working? Here, maybe if I put it on my face, that'll be better. Silly. Keep it silly. Actually, no, I'll put it up here. Simple pleasures. Know your truth. Know your truth. Now I have this hat on because with the green, I didn't do my hair, and with the green screen, it's like no. But if y'all have any good ideas for fancy hairdos for my green screen, give me a tip. Know your truth. Do you know your truth? Are you preaching someone else's truth? You know what's happening a lot right now is there's all these different paradigms that everyone's living in. Like before, we were sort of living in these separate paradigms, but it was sort of on the down low if you think about it. And now, everybody's getting more extreme in their conviction of their truth and reality. And as we lean further into our own truths and they don't align with each other, we find people are preaching their truth. So make sure that when you're preaching any truth, you realize that perhaps you're preaching from the perspective of the paradigm you're in. And have you taken a look to really respect and honor all of what's coming through? And, hey, Monica, how are you? Yeah, I want to do more of my Valtopia TV. Oh, it's silly. But hey, you get to see I need a new, maybe I need like a little gizmo here where I set the cards up in front of me, right? All right, illuminate. Now, when you nourish yourself, when you take appreciation, when you focus and roll in and meditate. Now, I want to talk about meditation because I know that some of you who are brilliant and do yoga and are at an advanced level of self-help and even help others with your brilliance still don't really get into meditation the way you'd like to. I had a client today talking about how she gets to a certain point in a guided meditation or when she's hanging out with herself to be calm and quiet. And then she goes into a state where she's actually able to begin to release some negative energy, some trauma energy that might be in there. And then when she gets in there, she doesn't know how to actually release it. And so then she gets kind of stuck in that energy. So then she actually comes away from her meditation feeling worse than when she started. How many of you guys have that going on? And, even if you're an incredible leader, I want you to own up to what you need to help you move the energy around in your body. I am an expert at helping others learn how to move energy around in your body. And what that helps you do is feel better instantly. And when you know how to feel better instantly under any circumstance, 333, you know how to make quick decisions. You're magnetic to the people you want to be with. You come up with inspiration that's aligned to things you want to do. So then you do them. So then people want to be in your energy. So then you start making money, honey. You know what I mean? I keep saying the same message every day. And so that's good because then it's going to sink in, honey. All right, who shared the stream and wants to get their fuck yeah? Who wants your fuck yeah, baby? Hey, Deborah Charles. Yes. Did Christina take herself off of the live stream since she said stop the craziness? Because we, All right, so I'm going to start. Can someone make me a list? I want to do these. Well, I'm going to do them quick. Did I miss any comments? Hi, Virginia. Okay. Hey, Sandy. I just saw you on the watch party. All right. Hi, Keisha. Keisha's back, but I couldn't do it. For some reason, it's cutting off. So let's do some fuck yeah cards. Where'd they go? Oh, here they are. So the first person was Joanne, I think. I think it was Joanne. I'm just going to do this quick. And I have an incredible deal today. I haven't even made a button for it. And what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to figure out how to do these portrait activations live. And we're going to do these live. So if you want to be the next person to book in for a really incredible deal, you get your portrait activation, and then you get to have a week of Voxer support, and you get access to the Celebrate group for a month for $15.55. Then private message me right now or put in the comment, it's mine. And the first person to claim it gets it. And I'll send you a link after this stream. And what we're going to start doing is having them happen live on the streams and have these shifts go way beyond your investment. You're investing for yourself. And as we do this work, your healing actually helps to heal others who are watching. It's not the same as them getting the work done for themselves, but the energy begins to ripple out and shift powerfully. Whose throat chakra is so tight today? Thank you, Deborah. I want my bigger FPI cards. These are so little. These are the old ones. The kids must have found them and they mixed them up with my bigger ones. I think I'm going to do the question cards. Radiant. Radiant for Joanne. So I've really been, I want you guys to hear that invitation to that portrait activation. And I want to be able to, obviously, if you don't want the activation to be live, then you just say, I don't want the activation to be live. But if you do, then you get to see your portrait coming together. I can also record it coming together. Center, peaceful, reflex, read the resistance, silent, and create momentum. Whoa, 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 and radiant. So in order to become radiant, this is a collective reading. We need to get in our center. Does everybody know in the new energies that are coming in, how to get into your center? I saw a whole bunch of comments in some spiritual groups with people who had neck pain and shoulder pain and third eyes throbbing and crowns coming in with energy. We can tune into that energy and we can open it up, the flow, and make it feel better. So if you guys are having that kind of experience and you're watching this, you're like, oh, Val, I want to know more about that, then let me know. Okay. So I was really excited to do this portrait live, and that didn't happen. So I'm going to do, I want to do a Sacred Rebel card. And I'm really excited about this shift in direction. I'm going to be sharing some of my painting process. I'm going to be sharing different aspects of what I've been creating behind the scenes in different ways. I'm such a creative person, and these frequencies, when they come through raw and fresh, that is where the change happens on a collective scale. And that's what I meant to do. So, and I want to get to know more of you in my audience, because I've added so many of you, and you're so visionary. There are so many of you that have incredible businesses where you're helping people to own their frequency, to really stand in their power, to speak up in their truth, to create powerful, impactful businesses that make lots of money, even during, especially during this pandemic. So the power of attraction is undeniable. And as you do this work to really feel good in your own skin and being, and to invest time, money, and decision in knowing yourself really well, and knowing what your energy really feels like when it's peaceful, and when it's calm, and when it's centered, and when it's in a state of attraction. Do you know how to come into a powerful state of attraction in any circumstance? Now, I know a lot of you, I've been in the groups and I've been engaging with a lot of you, and your moms like me, I'm a single mom, and you have your kids home right now, and your husband or your man or whatever, and you're trying to juggle all this stuff. I have a lot of wisdom for you, because I came out of the most chaotic family environment to build my business. I had to learn how to do energy healing with my clients in the middle of Starbucks when my kids are talking to me. I didn't have to, When you're open and you do the work when you need to, and you set powerful intentions, everything comes through instantly, and you can be in the middle of chaos and facilitating powerful shift. Obviously, we want to be coming into more grounded peace and more quiet connection and more inner wisdom that just radiates and effectuates powerful shift just from our beingness. And the power of learning how to be is thousands and thousands of dollars, time saved, and incredible, powerful magnetic connections that shift the dynamic and foundation of your business, of your life, of your relationships. It's good shift, honey. How's this resonating for you guys? I love these like deep house mixes that I find. I'm going to be adding some of my own music too. I'm getting to hear some music tonight, honey. Now, be the hunter, not the hunted, and seeing the true you. So we have this message today that I'm actually embodying, which is I'm living the power of attraction, calling in my soulmate by totally being my true self and letting myself just do what I want. Yay! And being the hunter, not the hunted. And what that is about is asking and knowing what you desire and going ahead and showing up for it and letting it come in. All right. Dying for a reading and a connection and a portrait activation and a shift and a month of VALTOPIA Celebrate with all the drops since last September. Oh my gosh, you could have so much happen in such an immediate amount of time. It would be really exciting. My cheeks hurt from smiling about it. Make sure I'm not missing any comments. All right, let's pull some cards from this deck. So I've been talking a lot about like, you know, how your behavior affects your income and how your relationships affect your income and how your decisions affect your income and all that's tied up in your energy. And I've been talking, this is all the live streams. You can go back and watch all my free live streams that I've been sharing. And so today's message, your creative self is not a party trick or shameful closet freak show. There's an incredible thing that happens with my clients that they allow parts of themselves that did, like in their own mind, they felt like it's embarrassing or freaky or weird. That's the stuff that ends up making the money. The weird stuff that my clients do to get into a state, hi Rachel, of connection to their own most brilliant ideas and quickest healing for their clients and stuff is the weird creative stuff. That doesn't mean you don't have powerful strategy and systems in place and real strategy and grounded technology and things. It means that you go into that space first and the inspiration comes from that space. And that's why everything's so much faster. That's why you make money so much more quickly. That's why you have better results. You're improving your relationship to yourself first. And that deep level of awareness just informs you so much more quickly than when you thought those parts of you that you may think that you've come out of the closet and you're still hiding. So who's watching this that wants to bring out more of your what you feel like maybe you weren't allowed to share? And see, when you don't get to share that part of you, this is where self-sabotage comes in. Because if you're a high-powered boss bitch and those of you that come work with me are like high achievers, you get a lot done and you've had to get a lot done. You had to thrive and you're coming into like beyond survival, you're really thriving. But the way you got to that thriving, you had to really kind of turn off certain aspects of yourself that are actually your superpower. And the reason that the world and the universe said, nah, don't use that, or you can't have that, is because now you have to reconstruct that perception and relationship with yourself around that superpower. You have to go back in there and recreate those parts of you and return up those dials and that access to the dials of that part of yourself so that you're not feeling a split or a sense of limitation when you go to be yourself, right? So yay, Monica, let's do it. Okay, So self-sabotage is a facet of like we will distract, our inner child will distract us heavily if we're not listening to and connecting into that part of ourselves, and we will be busy doing a bunch of stuff. Those of you that come to me are really good at getting shit done. You will get some shit done. And you'll get so much shit done that you're actually avoiding some of the deeper, more intimate aspects of yourself. That when it's like what I was talking about with my client, when one of my clients tries to go to meditate, she goes in there to do it, but it's such a frustrating experience and it also leaves her in kind of a worse state than when she started, that she doesn't want to do that work. And so even though you're doing a whole bunch of other things that are really powerful and important, you won't do that and go into that deeper space. We've got to get creative. We've got to find other ways to stop the self-sabotage. And that generally comes from you owning and getting curious and compassionate about these aspects of yourself. So let's see what else goes through. Music and ascension. I am in the middle of recording and creating drops for Celebrate. Celebrate is my private monthly membership. The only way you have access to it now is if I make a special invitation, like I am today, or if you are one of my one-to-one clients, you get in there. And I have incredible audio drops. I work with some professionals here in town that are incredible audio engineers and powerful creators. And these drops are getting more and more exciting. Like I'm just grinning thinking about where they're headed. This is downloads or awarenesses I was gifted in 2015 that are coming real now in 2020. These drops and healings and clearings that I have in this monthly group allow you to come into a state of hypnosis, so that this healing process of regenerating your perceptions and beliefs, the process of ascension, which is coming into this deep awareness of yourself and really knowing who you are and making these powerful decisions that make money and let you be the person you desire to be. These audio drops help you connect both sides of your brain, re-energize yourself, feel a sovereign power about yourself. It helps you create a daily routine of quickly and rebooting all your cells, DNA, and everything about you, so that you can magnetize to you what you want. So you have access to those when you come into the Celebrate group. So I'm super excited to be bringing through those frequencies. Okay, I'm going to pull an Earth Magic card for you, Monica. And I want to do some light language through this stream because it wants to come through. And light language can help you relax and shift your perspective. A lot of times when we're really hooked into a certain way of believing or thinking about ourselves, if you can listen to some music or listen to some tones or even make your own tones, you can open up your own relaxation about yourself, and the information and the energy can flow through you more freely, and you can come to a different place. And the way that you open up access to those tones and not feeling silly about it is everything that I guide you through in my one-to-ones and my group experiences. So let's just do a little bit of this light language here to open up. And I love that I didn't even know the shaman card is coming up. Shaman is about taking energy and emotion and processing it through myself, through my own deeply ancient wisdom healing methods that I'm just tapping into, that we all have access to tap into, our elders and the collective within us. So let yourself do that, and as you listen to these tones and see what they evoke for you and what shifts for you instantly. So you wa you mo wa you ni wa wa you mo wa you wa o you wa wa you mo wa o wa you wa you mo wa you wa o you wa you mo wa you wa wa you mo wa you wa you mo wa you mo wa you wa o yeah. That's going to rebirth your DNA and connect you into Gaia. Let's turn up the music. Who's signing up for this portrait activation? I can feel it. I can feel you talking to me in my kitchen this morning. Who is it? live too. Question card. Oh, you guys, I've been drawing in my sketchbook. You should get some drawings. 21 clients and people celebrate too. Get these drawings. So I was getting fluffy from the quarantine, and I finally started doing some push-ups and weights. Who's going to be joining me over the next 3 weeks daily, where I wake up and holler at you in the best way possible, get you motivated? Where's Teresa? Hi, honey. It's morning. Felt like today was the day to bring food to 5, so. Let's do some. Oh yeah, question cards. Do you remember? Let's put this thing back to the beginning. So. Do you remember? I hope you remember yourself. Attractive again. Today's client that books in is going to instantly magnetize 5 new relationships, soul clients. You're going to 3 to 7 times your investment of $1,500. What else is this you? Are you ready to open up your throat chakra? Release the guilt and panic panel? Remember who you are? Are you ready to let it be easy, honey? Monica says not me. Are you ready to clean the slate? Slate on your past stories about, oh, well, you know, every time I expand, this thing happens, and then I have to take it slow, and it's going to be hard, and it's going to take me a little while because you ready to clean the slate on that and set up a whole different set of intentions and back yourself on those intentions and have it be easier? And by the way, you guys, I have something. I'm so excited. I didn't even remember I was going to talk about it today. There's something new that if you want to in on this, you want to message me. I don't even, like, I need to go watch more videos, but I'm getting it for myself, and I'm so excited, and I want you guys to be in on the beginning of it with me. So if you want to know what it is, then say, I want to know what it is, and then I'll private message you about it. It's super exciting, and I can't wait to demonstrate it and play with it on these live streams. It's going to be so good. It's going to be so good. It's going to change the way we're understanding our own energy, our aura, and how to quickly and radically shift our health and wellness and our cellular makeup and everything. I'm so excited about it. Okay. All right, Teresa, I'll let you know. I will DM you. Why do I like people? I love people. And I love to engage. And I have totally loved pulling back over the last few months and really feeling my own energy and understanding more about what it feels like when I'm in a full integration about myself. I had been so split, and then as I came on live and did my live streams and everything, I just learned a lot about my energy and discernment and other people's energy and how to feel really great every day, no matter what's going on, to bring that energy forward. So now I'm ready to have a lot of fun and bring what I've learned out more powerfully in this special time. And I'm so glad you're here with me, right? Thank you, Monica. Monica gave me an incredible testimonial, and I haven't even had a chance to share about it. I would love to share who Monica is and how she invested in the reboot. Dreams, follow your dreams, honey, dreams. She invested in one session with me. We spent the day together and chatted a little bit over a couple of days on Voxer, and we had, you know, she already had everything she needed. I just helped her remember everything that she'd already learned. It was like we cleared away some attachments and connections and perceptions and beliefs instantly. She said it was instant, and she was able to be in more of a state of pleasure and connection to her body, and so she's able to let the magic come through, right? Yes. All right, you guys, I'm having fun and I'm going to come on more live. Teresa says, me. Am I pulling a card? Let's pull a card for everybody who didn't get a card yet. So, I'm going to figure out how to stream this portrait so that you guys can watch it go down. And I think what I'll do is make it be like maybe an $11 stream, so it's a private space, and you can join in and receive the Reiki as I work on my portrait activation. Who would like to be a part of that kind of? It'd be like a webinar that you get to join in and watch, and you could watch the playback, and then you could see. I don't know if I'm going to charge. My coach probably like, why are you charging $11? Okay, it might be more than that, but actually, I don't know. I'll figure out that. But what I want to say is, I want to share frequencies that come through. It's not the same to watch the video as to work one-to-one with me, and you guys know that. But there's a lot of overflow of powerful frequencies that you guys know. You love watching my live streams, and you get the healing just from hanging out in the energy. And I know that because every time I go live, even when I don't promote it or anything, I always get at least 100 people watch it within a few minutes. And I love that you guys know that you can just tune in and get that. And those of you who are ready to invest one-to-one, kick ass. And those of you who are ready to invest in them, like what's here, kick ass. Like let's create and let this energy stream through however it's meant to, right? So I'm open to receive, I'm open to give, I'm open to share and connect and co-create. I'm in a state of, today I recorded a powerful video for those of you who are my next clients, and there's a powerful forgiveness message in there. And this forgiveness message is what's going to open your heart to help you take down the mask that you've been inadvertently holding to cover yourself up and keep you safe. And unfortunately, this is what's not letting you book those higher level, deep one-to-one clients that you really want. And even maybe getting deeper in a love relationship that you want. And maybe even having a more loving relationship with your body that you want. Because there's a protection that's happening there that's inadvertent. And I want to help you take that wall down and really just feel so good within yourself about your own trust, your own magnetism, and your own ability to create everything that you truly desire, because you're in such a state of alignment that what you're asking for is so lit and connected to not just you, but your constellation. That is why when you invest, you don't go, well, am I going to make my money back? It's not like that. You're like, holy fuck, this is happening. Here's my $1,500. Within a week, I'm completely shifted into another space of being. Within a month, I have implemented strategies and structures and received a huge return on my investment, because this is a decision I'm making for myself. And I know that this is the support. I'm the one making the decision. I'm coming into this. And so wipe the slate clean of anything that you've done before. We're not in that world anymore. We're bringing you into the timeline where you are already in full appreciation of everything that you already are. You can have instant results with this work. It's a whole combination of techniques. I have a really powerful repeated process, and I can't wait to do it with you. How's this message coming through for you guys? Let me see what Teresa says. Teresa says, yes. I like this background. I'm going to come up with more fun videos to make for, to put behind. Isn't it fun? And I'm going to come on live and just get more and more creative, and not be too rigid with my structure, because I don't like that. I like to have fun. And the more fun I'm having, the more music there is, the more we're dancing, the more we're shaking, but we're also going deep, and we're also getting intimate, and we're also keeping it real. We're also shifting into where we want to be. We're doing this. I've been doing this fully and powerfully since 2016. I've been live streaming, and since 2015, I've been sharing my artwork, my voice, my presence, and my healing energy and my cosmic medicine. And it takes shape every day, and you're a part of that shaping. You're a part of this community as you watch, even if you're silently watching, just receiving the frequencies and messages and implementing them in your day and your experience. And you're a part of the experience as you step in and lean in more closely and comment on a stream, or go to valtopia.com and get yourself some artwork off my website, or buy one of the Valtopia coloring books. Whatever it is, you get to choose at what level you opt in and surf with us in the Valtopia sphere. I love it. I'm so grateful for this platform. And I'm going to go figure out the technology for the portrait, and I'll let you know when it's ready to stream. And I think I will make a special event for it so that we can do it inside of that event, and you can actually invest a little bit so that the energy will be amplified. You know that when you invest in energy healing and self-help, the intention you set as you invest is the return on your investment, right? So everything that you invest in with me, I want you to set the intention you get at least 3 times your investment, because I have that proven result time and again. So you can count on that, and you can be ambitious and set your intention even higher, right? All right, so this is for you. If you want the activation portrait with the month to celebration, or if you want any of this stuff, or you want to get in closer, if you want to find out, I want you to go to valtopia.com and fill out the application. Even if, you look at the last question where there's a comment about what the investment level is, I want you to fill it out as you really feel guided to get to know me and grow. I want us to grow. I've learned so much. I've invested thousands of hours and dollars and time in my life to be the person that I am, to be radiant, to be in a state of compassion and curiosity about living and life, to be graceful with myself and let myself be who I am, to be confident in the work that I do, and that I hit record when beautiful things come through me, and I paint when I want to paint through all these things. And so I want that for you more than you're doing now. All of us have been in a sort of a little bit of a box about ourselves. And these creative techniques unlock stuff so fast that it blows my mind. And I want to blow your mind. And I want, within a matter of hours, for us to be unlocking what it is about you that you really meant to do and be right now. So see you in my inbox and Gmail. Monica says, fuck yeah. Monica's a Reiki practitioner. Reiki energy would be amazing on this. What do you mean Reiki energy would be amazing on what? Oh, the track. I know I should give credit to this. I listen to this guy all the time. It's called Johnny D. I wish I was playing like my friend who has an album coming out that you guys need to go check out. It's amazing, but I don't have the rights to the music, so I will be sharing about that soon. I can't believe the musicianship this thing's got on this album. It's incredible. All right, you guys. Does anybody have any other questions? Who's booking in for the portrait? Who says I'm the one? I'm the one. I'm the first. $15.55 a month to celebrate a portrait activation. I'll do it live on the air. We can get the technology working. And several days of Boxer. Holy shit, that is a really kick-ass offer. I love this offer. You could be like, you could invest today, and by tomorrow or the day after or within a matter of days, you could have made 4 or 5K. Okay? All right. Here it is. I brought through my service today. How can I serve you today? Jump in my inbox and let me know how I can make it happen. And I will let you guys know about the Teresa and those of you who comment later for the exciting new technology offer that I have coming. Make sure you say, I want to know about the new offer, and I'll get back to you. Eva says, oh, can I spell the artist's name? I put the link below for this music that's playing. And for the other artists that I'm telling you about, I will bring that forward in another stream, another post. That's for the next time. Hi, Eva. All right, you guys, I'm going to sign off. Have a gorgeous day, and I will figure out the technology. We will be live streaming the portrait activation soon. All right. Talk to you guys soon. Own your frequency. You are the miracle.